Morning all. Hi, I am one of the co-founders at ClearLeaf, where we have developed a line of safe fungicides and bactericides for agricultural use. The problem we are solving as a company is that of the excessive use of toxic pesticides used in agriculture worldwide, and the consequences of this for farmers and consumers alike. We know that up to $220 billion are lost each year due to plant diseases. We also know that each year 600 million consumers and 3 million farmers get sick from pesticides. And we also know that up to 40% of the fungicides and bactericides in our space are in the process of being phased out due to concerns related to health and the environment, leaving farmers with fewer options to protect their crops. That is why we came up with Gota Blanca, a line of safe and sustainable fungicides and bactericides for agricultural use. This product is broad spectrum. It is used to prevent and fight any kind of microbial disease in any kind of crop. We know that it works. We have tried it against over 50 different strains of bacteria and fungi, and we have not yet found a single one that the product cannot kill. It is safe because it is a derivation of an FDA-approved medical device, originally designed to prevent and treat infections on human skin that we later on adapted for plants. It is organic, multi-crop, and the same product can be used in the pre and in the post-harvest. Due to the technology behind it, it does not generate microbial resistance, and we have the corresponding IP protection through the WIPO-PCT route. We are deploying national phase in over 100 countries, with over 35 of those already granted, including the United States. The technology behind Gota Blanca is based on two basic concepts. One is the use of elemental silver as a powerful and safe broad-spectrum antimicrobial embedded in a surface copolymer matrix that have the property of creating microfilms on plant surfaces, keeping silver in place without interfering with any of the plant's natural processes. When we first designed Gota Blanca, we wanted to get farmer insights, and that is when we learned that farmers don't really want to have to learn how to do something new. They don't want to have to buy new equipment. So we made Gota Blanca to be very easy to use. It is presented in a liquid form, ready to be diluted in water and sprayed. It can be sprayed to the aerial parts of plants. It can be drenched into the soil, used through drip irrigation systems or aerial methods. Also, the same product can be used in the post-harvest to extend shelf life and to protect produce during overseas transit. We have demonstrated that our product works through a wide array of crop and pathogen combinations and a large amount of trials. I am showing one example here. This is an onion trial that we did in collaboration with Walmart. This was a combination of pre and post-harvest. Gota Blanca was able to outperform a cocktail of 2 different systemic fungi bactericides in the control of 5 different microbial diseases. This farmer from this trial saw an ROI of 10x due to higher yield with lower input. Also, Walmart issued an official recommendation for the use of our product to their network of onion farmers. We know we are not alone. We have competition, and we have mapped it. There are several companies out there that offer products that share some of our features, but we are in a pretty unique spot of combining 4 features in the same product: pre and post-harvest use, broad spectrum, safe for anything that's not a microbe, and not creating microbial resistance. Our business model is based on having a product that works, that farmers like, and that aligns with regenerative agriculture practices. We manufacture the active ingredient only, the silver, in our own manufacturing plant. We do that to have a stricter control on quality and to add a little layer of trade secret on top of the IP protection. Then we ship out the concentrated silver to contract manufacturers for the final mixing, who can be located anywhere in the world. We sell through distribution companies, competitive pricing, and with a healthy margin. We reach our clients through retailers, direct sales to large farms, and with a team of sales reps on the ground. We are in a highly regulated market. We need to be registered in each country where we want to sell We started in our home country in Costa Rica, and we saw a nice bump, 6x bump in sales when we got 3 additional country registrations last year. When we consider these 4 countries where we are selling now, we have historic sales of $1 million in only 20 crops. We also have open conversations with many distributors all around the world, many of which have already started with their own registration processes. It should also be mentioned that we secured an exclusive distribution agreement for Japan and South Korea. This was a 7-figure contract that was paid upfront, not as future sales, for a product they won't be able to monetize until 2027. When we consider these 13 countries where we have open conversations, not including the United States, we have a total available market of $2.8 billion and an SOM of $275 million. This is considering only the 5 crops where we excel at and a modest market entry. A couple of weeks ago, we conducted our regional visit here. We were very welcomed by all the people we met, many of which are here. And besides getting to know this beautiful corner of the world that you have here, we identified 4 key stakeholders for our entry here. One is academia. This is important because we have a lot of validation for the use in many crops, but those are the crops that we have back home. Those are tropical climate crops. We need validation on the crops that are grown here. I have to mention that we control the same diseases in crops of similar management, but we need the trials locally. For this, we found a perfect strategic partnership with Cornell to conduct field trials. We also met with growers. This was important for us to better understand their crop protection practices and their needs, and it was good to confirm that we have demand. We found growers willing to try our product and use it. Also, this allowed us to fine-tune our target crops. We met with contract manufacturers. As I mentioned earlier, we make the active and we ship it out to a manufacturer that can be located anywhere in the world. It makes sense that they are close to the target market, right? Our product is around 60% water. We don't want to be shipping water, right? We want to keep our cost down and our carbon footprint down. So it was good to meet with companies that meet our needs. We also met with regulatory affairs experts, extension offices, and we scouted for co-working spaces for our future hires. Considering all this valuable insight that we gathered in our trip, we were able to estimate our total available market for the entire US at $8.5 billion and an SOM of $14 million for this region and a modest market entry also. This is important because this is an area where farmers lose over $200 million each year due to plant diseases, and the cost of pesticides is going up. Bad for them, but an opportunity for us. Our plan for the New York region goes beyond this program. We want to use funds to validate with Cornell. We want to hire project managers who will later on become our country leaders. And we want to consult with local experts for regulatory issues. We have already mapped our impact in terms of job creation, and this is tied to the amount of crops that we want to focus on, which at the same time is tied to the amount of the award that we get later on tonight, right? Bigger the award, more crops, more jobs. I'm going to wrap up by saying that ClearLeaf was launched in 2017 in Costa Rica. We have an amazing team of experts. All of the founders are part of the executive team, and we have continued to expand our team, bringing more expertise and diversity into our fold. I want to thank you for your attention, and I hope that with your help, we can bring even more sustainable farming innovations to the New York region. Thank you.